Bing bong, Rangers win. Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Rangers, and I'm here to talk about Game 34 of the regular season. Rangers win 4-1 over the Edmonton Oilers. Oh boy, another great one for the New York Rangers, who now, at this moment in time, are the #1 team in the National Hockey League. And I am just so excited to say that. Oh boy, another good one for the Rangers. Let's get started early. First goal for the New York Rangers. About 5 minutes in, Ryan Lindgren has the puck. He clears it into the offensive zone. Their goalie decides, I'm going to go play the puck, which has not been a good idea recently against the Rangers. He attempts to. Ryan Strome rushes in like a bullet and says, no, you're not doing that. Centers one for Alexis Lafreniere. Another one, basically on an open net. He scores. It's 1-0 Rangers. Lafreniere, he's getting himself in position to score some goals now, isn't he? Go figure, putting a first overall pick in the top 6, and it's starting to work out for you. Who'da thunk it? Much later on in the second period, Ryan Strome has it in our defensive zone. He clears it around the boards behind the net, and it bounces off of Warren Fogel's stick and right into the waiting arms of Alexis Lafreniere, who says, I would like to take this puck, and I would like us to go score. Marches it down in the offensive zone. Waits, gets closer and closer to the net, past the face-off dot, passes back. Barclay Goodrow scores! What a setup by Alexis Lafreniere. Oh, beautiful for the second point of his evening. Laffy was pretty darn good tonight, and still pretty good defensively, I thought. Man, Lafreniere, guys, I think we can start getting a little bit excited. Also, Barclay Goodrow, oh, beautiful on that one. Just a snipe, and the Rangers take a 2-0 lead. However, it's not all good news. The Oilers would get one back before the second period was over. Tyler Benson carries in. It's a perfect pass over to McLeod right in front of the net. There's nothing we can do here. This is a perfect pass. Maybe get a little bit irritated at the defenseman, but I'm certainly not putting this on Georgiev. He was insane tonight. I'll talk about him in a second. This goal, it's not on Georgiev. This was just a beautiful pass by Benson to McLeod right in front. No one's stopping this. That's one that you just kind of gotta go, all right, that was beautiful, and move on if you're the Rangers. And they clearly did. We still dominated after this point. But yeah, that was a goal that I'm not going to complain about. That's just 1 in a million. But early in the third period, Rangers on a power play. We take a shot. It's stopped. The Oilers try to clear it out of the zone. It doesn't quite work. Fox gets it. He comes to about dead center around the blue line, starts moving in. He takes a shot on goal. It's tipped by Chris Kreider directly into the stomach of Koskinen. Drops down. This was really strange. It hits him right in the stomach and like the gut. Falls straight down through his two legs that are in the butterfly and then just rolls into the net. Not like trickles in like it's on its side. It just falls down and then just rolls in like the boulder in Indiana Jones. A beautiful tip in by Kreider to get it to this. His 20th goal of the season. Fox gets another point. He would have a point later on, by the way. And the Rangers take a 3-1 lead. And might I say, Chris Kreider, already at 20? You kidding me? Man, career high of 28 goals in a season, and he has hit 20 at game 34. Boy, do we have someone who could maybe compete for a Rocket Richard? I'm gonna throw that out there. I don't know if it'll happen, but I'm gonna at least say it. And the next thing is the crown jewel of the night. This was, and I'm not gonna be hyperbole, perhaps the best save I've ever seen. So around 8.5 minutes left. Oilers on a power play. Kevin Rooney tries to clear the zone, and he tries to give it to Ryan Lindgren to, clear it. And it's picked off, right? It's intercepted by Leon Draisaitl. And then you are in a very, very, very bad spot if you're the Rangers. You're leading by 2, but if you allow a goal here, you're only leading by 1, and there's still plenty of time left, and theoretically, momentum would be then swayed back into favor of the Edmonton Oilers. You now have a 3-on-1 at point-blank range in front of your net. One of the players in said 3-on-1 is Connor McDavid, who is quite simply the best player in the National Hockey League. You also have Leon Draisaitl, who some would say is the second best player in the National Hockey League, but I don't think anyone would say either of them is out of the top 5. And by either of them, I mean Leon Draisaitl. No one's going to debate Connor McDavid. And the only man you have back is Ryan Lindgren and Alexander Georgiev. The pass is from Draisaitl to McDavid, and an outstretched arm with How else do you say it? The best save in recent memory. This was absolutely bananas by Alexander Georgiev. The fact that he did not get star of the game is a sham. This was the moment the Rangers won the game. Point blank. This is when they won it, right here on this save. It was a masterpiece by Alexander Georgiev. And I defy you to show me a save that's better than this season and in the past few years. Not just for the Rangers, but in general. Oh boy, Alexander Georgiev. Caps off to you. Man, I've really been going to bat for Georgiev recently, which I never thought I'd do if I'm being completely honest with everybody. So in the waning minutes of the third period, the Rangers would get their fourth and final goal of the evening, and the one to really seal it. Adam Foxworth makes a very nice defensive play to steal the puck away around our defensive blue line. Barclay Goodrow gets it, who recently has been showing, why the Rangers said, we really would like you on our team. Moves into the offensive zone, does a little drop pass for Ryan Strome. He takes it into the offensive zone more so, and around where wingers line up for a face-off, takes a shot on net, which wasn't meant to be a shot on net. That was clearly either a pass for Goodrow, but I'm thinking Lafreniere to tap it on in, but that didn't happen. Instead, it goes off of Tyson Berry's skate, and right on past the goaltender. Pretty nice goal, all said and done. It was nice passing, and Strome with a good pass to put it in front of the net. Honestly, if the skate wasn't there, Laffy probably just taps it on in there. But man, this is the second goal in as many days that the Rangers have scored off of a defender. I'm going to take it, and I'm not going to complain. That made it 4-1, and that was pretty much the end of the game. The Rangers would get another power play, but on that one, it was very clear that we were just trying to kill clock. And the Oilers, with like 30 seconds left, had the puck and just kind of sat there with it like, yeah, we just want to move on, guys. Can we please do that? So, that was it. The Rangers get another win. What do I want to talk about? The second line. Man, oh man, guys. That second line right now is buzzing, which, if you told me a couple days ago, Weston, that second line is about to heat up and be hotter than an oven, I would be like, yeah, that makes sense. But if you said Panarin's gone, I'd be like, wait, what? The second line of Lafreniere, Barclay Goodrow, and Ryan Strome has been cooking recently, which is particularly strange because Panarin isn't there with them. Tonight, all three of those guys were on ice for 3 goals. They're doing work, and they're looking beautiful. All members of that line tonight had a goal. They look really good, and obviously Panarin is going to take the role of one of them. But there's a good debate of who do you kick off of that line because they're working so well together right now. And at the moment, I don't know. Lafreniere the past couple nights has looked insanely good. Strome has looked great. Barclay Goodrow has been popping off. That second line is a problem right now. I want to make sure I'm right. Strome had 2 points, Laffy had 2 points, and Goodrow had 2 points. All of them a goal and an assist. They're looking good. Fox had a pair of assists. Man, this could be a little bit of a debate for who you kick off of it. I'm not by any means, by the way, suggesting that Panarin would not be on the second line. He certainly, when he comes back, is going there. But you got a debate to be had now. Another player who I thought was good tonight was Mika Zibanejad. He was good. He was pretty hard defensively. Mika's always been, to me, an underrated defender, and I thought tonight he was good defensively. He was good offensively. He had a couple of really nice looks. He hit the post at one point. It was just it was an unlucky night for Mika Zibanejad. I'm not worried that he's cooling off after the 5-game hot run. I think he'll be back into gear next game. But, man, oh man, this was a good game for the offense. And now, le piece of resistance, Alexander Georgiev. My God, what a night. 33 of 34. The one goal was you're not getting mad at the goaltender for that. And the save of the year to this point on Connor McDavid at point-blank range, all alone, moving from right to left. Just, what a night for Alexander Georgiev. And the way Georgiev's played recently, mixed with the way that Shesterkin played yesterday, oh boy, you have a really, really good goaltending tandem. And now we think about how a few days can change so much. Thursday, after the Florida game, a lot of Rangers fans were upset, and pretty justifiably so, saying, guys, we can't beat good opponents. Whenever we play someone who's really good, we lose. We lost to Florida, Before that, our most recent game, we had lost to Vegas. Close games, both of them, 1-goal games, one of them in the shootout, but we can't beat good opponents. We might need to start addressing the fact that maybe we're just beating up on bad opponents, and when it comes crunch time, we can't do anything. And then the Rangers responded to that by beating Tampa in their house, absolutely destroying Tampa in our house, and now absolutely crushing Edmonton in our house. Those are 3 games against good opponents that you won, 2 of which against the Stanley Cup champion, the 2-time reigning Stanley Cup champion, Tampa Bay Lightning. And tonight, holding McDavid and Draisaitl scoreless, that's pretty darn impressive. And now you kind of think to yourselves, we've beaten some darn good opponents recently without sometimes our best of players. Tonight down Panarin and Shesterkin, not because Shesterkin was injured or anything, but because Georgiev got the start from Shesterkin on a back-to-back. But we've been beating opponents with some of our guys out, and good opponents at that. We're number 1 in the league in points. Guys, I think we might be legit. I don't know. Like, I'm getting antsy with that. It's certainly a thought. I mean, last Thursday, I was feeling like we might be frauds. And 3 games later, I'm thinking, we could be competing in the playoffs for more than just a round or so. We're playing the right type of hockey. Physical, fast, scoring. We're doing it right the past few nights. And we are capitalizing on mistakes, which is something that earlier in the season we kind of weren't. We've capitalized on mistakes recently, and that's a big positive. I'm getting excited. I know it's still very early. I know 34 games is still incredibly early in the season, and that we shouldn't be getting ahead of ourselves. I understand that. But allow me to get ahead of myself. So that's all I have for the evening. The Rangers have a couple of nights off. We do not play again until Thursday night on the road in Vegas. That game starts at 10. Late game starting on the road for West Coast teams. I do not miss these games from the Astros season, but we're going to have a bit of a road trip. The first 4 of said road trip all starting at 10 o'clock or later. It's going to be Red Bull time this upcoming week and a half, isn't it? Anyway, that's all I have to say for the evening. I will be back Thursday for that video. And that's all I got. So thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day. And as always, go Rangers.